Okay, we are live. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you watched the first video. If not, my name's Vida, like living the Vida Loca. How are ya? Well, I'm recording in a different bathroom today. Anyways, if it sounds echoey, that is why. So I'm gonna try to manipulate the sound so that way it doesn't sound too echoey. But if it does sound echoey, that's why. But if not, I'm definitely taking out this mess. But anyways, so hi, welcome back. I hope that you watched my first video. So like I said, my name is Vida. I just started a YouTube channel and I just really wanted to, have adulting declassified, tell everyone how it is in the real world, everything like that. I recorded the first video I recorded a video earlier this week, but I wasn't really feeling it and I felt like my energy was depleted and nope, I'm re-recording, thank you. So I'm re-recording and yeah. So we'll be discussing topics on friendships, scheduling and timing, and wow, I literally forgot. Hold on a second, let me pull up my notes. And health, that is the other thing that I wanted to talk about. So there are a myriad of things after college that I just didn't realize. Were you realizing things together, guys? We're just realizing things, okay? The first thing is, if you thought that you were booked and busy during college, no. I can sit here and tell you right now, no, you're not. You're not busy. You thought you were busy, you're not busy, okay? Absolutely not. I'm not discrediting that you're not busy, but when you start working full time, bro, oof. There's such a difference between working full-time and you're at work 40, 50, maybe 60, shoot, maybe 70, yikes, hours a week. You don't have time for anything. Have you done your laundry? Have you cleaned your house or your apartment? Have you hung out with your friends? Have you called your mom? It is so crazy how busy that I thought I was. And don't get me wrong, I definitely was busy during college, but time is a very precious resource. So my is honestly way more valuable than money, don't get me wrong, but time is just so precious and you just want to allocate it properly, allocate your time, allocate your energy properly, okay? Like I said, after college, didn't realize how much actual time that I had. Also keep in mind, you have to count commuting to work too. For me right now, I actually move in, what's the date, the 22nd? Oh my God, I move in like 6 days. I move after Christmas, I'm so excited, oh my goodness. But anyways, so right now, until I move, I have to commute so long to my job, and so then I'm like, oh my God, how, why, what? I'm at work and in the car and doing all this, whatever. With time being so little, you really do realize the different things that you value and where you want to allocate your time to. For example, working out, that is something that I really, really value. So I do take the time to go to the gym or whatever, and I'll wake up super early to go to the gym in the mornings. And I can't wait to move, guys. It hasn't really been so sustainable with my commute, but once I start going to the gym regularly and consistently again, it's over for you hoes. But yeah, seriously, working out is something, and being healthy in general is something that I value. So I'm I take the time for that. That is something, so you will see that. And so not only is that happening with you, that is happening with your other friends as well, which leads me into the next topic that I wanted to get into, which was friends. So I went to undergrad in a college town, and if you aren't familiar with what a college town is, a college town is pretty much the city or the town wouldn't be there or as developed or thriving, whatever word you want to use, if it weren't because of the school that was there. So for example, New York City has a ton of colleges there, right? Tons of universities, whatever. But if all the universities evaporated one day, New York City would still be New York City, correct? But with a college town, it's there because of the school. Like the town and the city is just centered around the school. So with that long explanation, I went to university in a college town, so I was constantly around people my own age. I was making new friends regularly all the time, and it was so much easier for me to keep up and maintain friendships with people as well. One, being around people your own age, like naturally, like it's easy for you to have something to relate with them. I mean, you don't have as many responsibilities, you have more time because you don't have as many responsibilities, and you more than likely have the same interests too because they're around the same age as you. In the real world, no. You're going to be at work, and your coworkers and your colleagues are probably not going to be the same age as you, more than likely. And even then, I would recommend keeping your friendships light with your coworkers too. That's another video topic that I'll get into, but yeah, again, it depends on the type of place that you work. That's variable, but in a generalized statement, just keep your friendships with people at work just lighthearted, okay? So you're not gonna be around people your own age as much, so it's going to be a little bit harder to have, there's not a natural affinity to making friendships with them. And even if they are your same age, you may or may not vibe with them, or I don't want to say get along because that sounds very aggressive, but I mean, they just might not be your cup of tea. With that being said, just something to keep in mind. Living in a college town, it was easier to make friends. So for myself, I had no issues meeting new people. Obviously your schedule changes semester to semester, quarter to quarter, or even like if you're in high school, you know, and like leaving high school, like you are again like around people your own age and stuff. So it's easy for you to make friends, like you're doing group projects together, group presentations, different things like that. So it just makes sense, especially when you're around them like consistently. Yeah, and then you make friends with them, or you join organizations or groups or sororities, whatever it is, just something that is like a common meeting place or common theme or whatever it is that you're doing, and it's easy for you to make friends that way. And from there, like you make friends with them and then you meet other people too. Yeah, that's not the same like how it is in the real world, because you're at work all the time, and then like I said, time is a precious resource, okay? So then it's such a precious resource, you're like, okay, I gotta, you know, I'm commuting, I got work, I gotta, you know, maintain my life, got laundry, gotta do grocery, like whatever. So then it's not as quick for you to make friends. I mean, again, like you might make friends with your coworkers, which is completely fine, obviously. That's also because you're around them for the majority of the week. On top of that too, I know it's super easy for me to maintain friendships with people. My friends were no more than 10 minutes away from me. I could just hop in my car, go to their house, or, you know, if you're like, yo, what are you doing Friday after class? Like, let's go to the bar and like, you know, get a drink or something. Like it was just super easy to maintain friendships with people because they were right there, they were right around the corner, and it was no big deal. And I'm actually gonna make a separate video on friendships, like at some point I will, because there's a lot I could say about all those types of things, but definitely want to do that. So we're talking about time, how it's like a precious resource. You thought you were busy, no, you weren't. Now you're busy. And then again, it's a little bit harder for you to, you know, meet our new friends and different things like that. Another thing that is also super important is health and wellness, okay? I'm not quite the young buck that I used to be, okay? Okay, I might have fallen off the wagon a little bit, but it makes me want to cry. Whatever. It's super important to maintain your health and to be taking care of yourself. And I'm not talking about that, self-care. Let me just do a face mask and drink some wine in the tub and like eat some pizza. No, like I actually mean taking care of yourself. This, out of all the things that I have said in this video, I truly think this is honestly even the most important, like one of the most important, if not the most. You have to parent yourself. You have to sit and tell yourself, no, I cannot do that. I have to go and do this. This is not going, you have to do what is good for you. You truly have to parent yourself. And so how this relates to health and wellness is, honestly, when I was in college, naturally, surprise, shock, I would go out and have some drinks with friends 7 times a week. But anyways, no, you cannot do that anymore. It just is not realistic. Like, you cannot do that anymore. Honestly, it's tiring. It's not good for you, especially excessive binge drinking and stuff like that. And then, I mean, you know, it's obviously expensive. It's just not feasible like how it used to be whenever you were in college, undergrad, whatever. You know, making sure that you are sticking to a workout routine, whether that's yoga or, you know, you could enjoy rowing, you could enjoy weightlifting, you could enjoy, I don't know, boxing, running, jogging, just something to keep you physically active. Like, it's good for you. It is so easy just for you to like get up, you know, 6:30 or 7 or whatever, and go to work. And like, if you work a typical 9-to-5 job in a corporate office, you'll be sitting on your butt for at least 7-8 hours a day. So easy to just get in that normal routine of getting up, going to work, sitting down, coming home after work. Maybe you want to have a good drink or a beer, or go to happy hour with your friends. And then before you know it, look in a year and you're like, wow, I gained some weight. Yes, it's natural to gain weight over the years because like your metabolism slows down, especially if you're not on your feet as much, walking around your college campus, or anything like that. Like, even I've gained some weight. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, like, the skinny legend. No, like, I gained some weight, and like, I work out, like, you know, like, I eat fairly healthy. Like, it's just like, no, like, but you know, it's just like, okay, hey, like, you don't wanna all of a sudden wake up and be like, I gained 50 pounds in less than a year. That's concerning, okay? That is concerning because it's like, oh my God, like, I might take all this out because somebody's gonna get offended. I don't give a fuck. But anyways, so I would just say it is super important for you to be living an active, healthy lifestyle, like having a consistent workout routine. Like, you could just be working out like 3 days a week, and it's hard, don't get me wrong, like, it's hard. Like, I already had a regular workout routine in college, and that I did carry over into working, and it's been hard for me. And I have a lot of energy. I'm like quick on the go, and I'm like, oh my God, like, the last thing I want to do is wake up early, go to the gym, or definitely the last thing is I would want to go to the gym after work. Also, surprise shock, but working out in the morning is so much better than working out after work. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm at the gym, and then everybody's here, and then like all the benches are full, or like all the squat sets are all full, and like there's too many people around. I'm like, So the last thing I want to do when I get off work is go to the gym. I honestly go in the morning because it's easier. There's still a lot of people, but it's the first thing you do in the day, and you have like more energy, and like, I don't know, it's just different. But anyways, So super important to establish something like that for you and whatnot. So, thanks for watching. I just wanted to share those 3 things that were more jarring for me, I think, out of most things, and after graduating from college and everything like that. And so just wanted to share that upon you guys, like, okay. I think I'm gonna be regularly posting on Sundays, so subscribe, like, comment, turn on your post notifications. What was your most jarring thing that you learned after college? Was it anything that I mentioned? Or maybe you just have even something different for you? What is it? Just comment it down below. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.